Hey guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to just take a moment to show you my top 2 favorite feminine hygiene products to use while you're on your period. And as I've spoke about before on various occasions, it's really important to be mindful of the products you're using on your period, whether you're using menstrual cups, whether you're using pads, tampons, whatever. So these are my top 2 faves. And before I talk about them, I will tell you that I did used to use the silicone menstrual cups. I tried every kind that's out there. I think I tried like Luna Cup, I tried Diva Cup, and there were like several others as well. There are so many ones, and I think those are a really great option if those will work for you. However, unfortunately, after I had my second child, I just could not get one to fit. Like, I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, after I had my second child, it was like I would put the cup in and I had to revert to using the before childbirth cup as opposed to the after childbirth cup. However, the before childbirth cup as well, I don't know, it was just painful. Like, I couldn't get it in right, I couldn't get it to stay in, and it was like crumpling up, if that makes sense. It was just really, really weird. It was almost like I just couldn't figure out how to make it fit. Like, it was too large. So yeah, anyways, kind of TMI, but that's why I don't currently use the reusable menstrual silicone cups. And I think if you can, those are medical grade silicone, and I think those are honestly the best option, and they're also the best option for the environment. But if that doesn't work for you, I personally use tampons and pads. I prefer to use tampons during the day, and then at night I will use a pad or sometimes a tampon and a pad, depending on if I think I might possibly leak or not. So yeah, if you're a guy, this is probably not the video for you unless you're watching it for your girlfriend or wife. But anyways, so Cora is my favorite brand of tampons. I also like the Tampax Naturals or Organics or whatever. I forget what it's called. But we have access to so many different great brands now that are so much healthier. And what I really like about Cora is it specifically tells you that it's 100% organic cotton, and then it also talks about the different things that they stand for, like global giving, and it's woman-led design, and just a force for change. And I like to support companies like that. And then on the very back of this package, it talks about the different things it does not have in it. So like phthalates, dioxins, and zoom in there, polyester, and fragrance. And artificial fragrances, they contain phthalates, which are really, really bad. It's just stuff you don't want inside your body. And I think especially when you're younger, you're usually just not educated on these things. So I think it's really important to understand that all of those things can ultimately lead to cancer and ultimately lead to the disruption of your vaginal flora, which can cause a wide array of ailments that you do not want to deal with. So, I also do not recommend douching. And I know this is kind of off topic, similar topic, sort of, but you really don't want to douche. It's really, really bad for you. It disrupts your vaginal flora very horribly. It can lead to vaginal dryness. It's a recipe for yeast infections. A lot of people don't know that white vinegar actually feeds candida, so it's a really, really bad idea. So if you're douching, I highly recommend stopping. You will naturally clean out yourself. The body does naturally clean itself in that sense. So secondly, chlorine-free ultra-thin pads. These are the overnight kind. I also have the a different kind that's not overnight. They have 2 or 3 different kinds of this brand, and this is just L. And this is by women for women as well. And these I love. They're cruelty-free, and it's just, it tells you what's in them and what's not in them. And these are like not huge pads. They're just, the absorption is really good, but they are still highly effective. And so I got both of these from just my local grocery store. Not every store is going to have the same products, but Cora is easily ordered online for the same price as you would find in the grocery store. So I've ordered Cora online before as well, and I'm pretty sure the other brand, I'm sure you can order online too. But Anyways, these are just the two that I'm using right now, so I just thought I'd take a minute to show you, and I'm kind of all over the place with my wording in this video, but I don't care. I hope it helps. And like I said before, I don't recommend douching if you can help it. You can help it, but some people get really addicted to doing that and they get really used to doing that. And when I was growing up, my mom would always do that, and I'd be like, why are you doing that? Like, what is that? So when I got older and I understood, then I found out, that you actually should not do that. So, and then we have the, making sure you're using organic products that aren't going to have the harmful chemicals, fragrances, phthalates, and dioxins, and all of these things. So, just taking all these things into consideration. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if you can use a reusable silicone menstrual cup, I highly recommend it. It's a lot better for the environment. But if you can't find one to fit you, that's okay. Just be reasonable and sustainable and make an educated decision on the disposable products that you can use.